The show line is a white tarp along the outboard edge of runway 33. Center point will be marked with a white trailer, and the 500-foot line is the center line of the runway itself. As far as the emergencies today, anything prior to BMCA we'll handle on the ground, and we'll abort it and we'll handle it in accordance with NATOPS. After BMCA, we'll take it flying and handle it as an airborne emergency, and we'll make a decision if we can continue. If we see anything unsafe while we are airborne, call knock it off. I'll roll wings level. We'll assess the situation and decide if we can continue. As far as the profile today, once on the runway, I'm going to set max power. At 80 knots, I'll take the yoke. Above BMCA, I'll execute a low transition where I fly down the runway between 3 and 5 feet. Between 150 and 170 knots, I'll execute a 45 degrees nose-up climb to a 110 push over the top. Contact and I'm a beam the crowd line. I'll execute a 60-degree angle bank turn at 2 Gs at 300 feet to our egress line. On the egress line, I'll pull 10 degrees nose up and level off at an altitude of 1,000 feet, setting up flat pass. At 2 miles, I want to hear 2 miles from my navigator, and I'll execute a 60-degree angle bank turn to the right to set up for the flat pass. Again, I'll descend no greater than 4,000 feet per minute and no less than 500 feet until I call contact, and I'll be wings level by the time I'm at 200 feet. The flat pass altitude target today is 60 feet with an airspeed of 320 knots. Once we pass center point, I want to hear a standby center point called pull-in and execute a 10 degrees nose-up climb with a 60-degree angle bank turn to the left to set it for the head-on. In the head-on, again, I'll descend no greater than 4,000 feet per minute and no less than 500 feet until I call contact. Target altitude today for the head-on is 200 feet. As we're approaching center point, I want to hear 0.5. There I'll call pull-in and execute a 20 degrees nose-up climb and a 60-degree angle bank turn to set up for the downwind. Taxi back here and we can take pictures and stuff if you guys are cool with that. Ready?
Sounds good.
3. There you go. Thanks, guys.